Yeah, I'm straight. But yeah, hope everybody's had a good day. Hope everybody's ready for some value. So today we're going to be talking about what's going to be kind of a question. How serious are you? Because I've come across a lot of people in my time, and you actually got to ask yourself, right? You really need to sit there and, have that talk with yourself, have that think with yourself about how serious actually are you and how ready are you to wake up and smell the coffee. Okay. And it's going to kind of build on from the regret side of things from yesterday about consistency and all of that good stuff. Or was it the day before? But you have to ask yourself, right? When it comes to actually getting down in the trenches, getting down in the gutter, are you ready to do it? When it comes to achieving those goals, are you ready to not make those excuses? Are you ready to, really, really get shit done? Because it actually comes down to a minority of people who actually are. And I'd probably say, as well, how many people on this call? There's 9 people on this call. I'd probably say like 2 people on this call are probably actually serious about achieving their goals out of 9. And it's crazy. And it's not me trying to be rude or call anyone out. It's me being honest. I'm not saying who the 2 people are because I don't know. I don't know who's actually serious about achieving those goals. I don't know who's actually going to get there. I don't know who's going to actually do what it takes to get to the point that they want to be at. But for a lot of people, it takes for them to see somebody else go and run it up before they do. It's going to take them, to see someone close to them move out and, go buy a new house or go get a new car before they actually decide to go run it up. Now you got to ask yourself, why wait? Why are you waiting? Why do you need a wake-up call? Why is it that you have to get a wake-up call before you can go and run it up? Why can't you put that time in? Why can't you make that sacrifice? Why can't you have that work ethic? Are you that unserious about yourself that you can't just run it up? Are you that unserious about your goals that you can't just get it done? That you always have to take a break? That you always need to have a chill out period or a relax or this, that, or the third? You need to be able to just be headstrong going into things and then just chill out once you got it done. Like, you guys need to get into that hustle mode. Because there's too many people that make excuses, but those excuses aren't going to hurt anyone except you. Because in a year's time, you're going to look back, you wouldn't have got shit all done, and you're going to have no one to blame but yourself. And Late Nights with Vinci is all about just keeping it real. I don't mind if you're coming onto this call and I want you to go off the call feeling hurt. I want you to feel like I targeted you. Because I'm not really targeting anyone. I'm just going to, just say it how it is. And the fact is, 9 out of 10 people aren't actually serious about their goals. 1 in every 100,000 people is actually going to make it. Ask yourself, are you that one person? Are we within those odds? And the 10 people that are here, are 10 out of 10 of us actually going to be getting there? Oh, we got another. We got an 11th person. Is all the 11 people that are here actually going to be here in a year's time? Are you guys actually going to run it up? In a year's time, how many of you guys are actually going to achieve your goals? I'll put a 1 in the chat if you guys actually think you're going to achieve your goals. That's 4 people out of 11. That's 5 people. That's 6 people. Still on 6 people. So, only 6 people here actually took the time to actually put a 1 in the chat for them to actually achieve. Oh, there we go. 7 people, 8 people. There we go. And out of you guys, 8 people, we'll see who's actually here in this time. How many of you guys are actually going to achieve those goals that you set? Because people, they come in, they say this, they say that. But when it comes down to it, it's not actually things that they really want. Like, some people just don't want to make it. Some people are fine living in a shithole. Some people are fine being broke. Some people are still going to be in the ends, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, just going to be married and have some youths in the ends. And they're fine with that. You got to ask yourself, are you fine with that? Are you fine just living where you're at? Are you fine living in your 3-bedroom house? Are you fine living where the situation that you're in? Are you happy with it? Are you fine with it? Are you comfortable with it? If you are, then cool, that's Gucci. That's on you. If you're comfortable with that situation, then that's on you. There's nothing I can do about that. That's Gucci. You keep doing you. You keep coasting. You enjoy that life. But obviously, that's not the life for me. I want to be out of it. I want to move out. I want to get a new house. I want to get a massive house. I want to get all the cars. I want to have the lifestyle. I want to do all of that. I want to do everything I can to get there. But how many of you are actually willing to do that? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're actually willing to put the, actually no, drop a 7 in the chat if you're actually willing to put that work in to get there. Because if you're not, then you simply won't get there. Have you set your targets for the next year? Have you written it down? Write down where you need to be. Actively write it down. Write down exactly the date you want to get there. January 1st, 2022. I am a Chairman 50. I'm a 7-figure investor. I am the proud owner of that car. All of these things. How many of you guys have written those things down? I write them down every single day. You've got to put yourself into that position. You've got to be manifesting it. How many of you guys are operating in a state of abundance rather than a state of scarcity? How many of you guys are writing those goals down every single day, visualizing it? Because you got to understand your subconscious mind is like 30,000 times stronger than your conscious mind. Let's fact check that. How stronger is your subconscious than your conscious mind? We operate, yeah. Wow. Your subconscious is 1,000,000 times more powerful. Forget 30,000 times more powerful. 1,000,000 times more powerful. It just blew my shit out the park. It's 1,000,000 times more powerful. Google it. We operate 95 to 99% of our lives subconsciously. Deep that. Connor's gone out of focus as well. That's how crazy that fact was. The camera just couldn't hack it no more. Are you flipping? I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share my flipping screen. Look at that. Most people don't acknowledge that their subconscious mind is at play, where the fact is it is 1,000,000 times more powerful than the conscious mind. We operate 95 to 99% of our lives from subconscious programs. Deep that. So manifestation and writing down your goals every single day is what's going to allow you to get that shit into your subconscious mind. You need to ingrain your goals into your subconscious mind so you're working towards it without even thinking. Understand that. So what should you be doing? You should be writing down. Look, let's open up the notepad. Let's open it up. Boom. Let's do some affirmations real quick. Bang. Guys, ignore that. That's some crypto stuff. Lovely. Boom. I am Chairman 50. Jan 22. I am a 7-figure. Oh, why is it bugging? I'm a 7-figure investor. Jan 22. I am a Supra owner. Jan 22. I am. What else do I want to do? What else do I want to do? I am, a home owner. Jan 22. TGD has an office. Jan 22. Write those things down in that format every single day. Write down that you are this by this date. Your brain needs to start believing by this date you that. So every single day is working towards getting you there by that date. It needs to be ingrained into your head. Write down how grateful you are for those goals. I am so happy and grateful for Chairman 50 by January 2022. I'm in a state of abundance for that goal before I even got it. Make sure you're abundant for the situation that you have right now. Anything that goes wrong in your life, be grateful for it. Write it down. Write down that you're grateful for that. If you take a loss in your investment portfolio, I am grateful for this loss in my portfolio. Bro, in any religion, if you're not grateful for what you have, you're not going to be great. You're not going to get more. You have to be grateful in Islam as well. If you're not grateful for what you've got, God will not bless you with more. It's all across the board. You need to be grateful for what you have in order to receive more, no matter where you look. Be in a state of abundance for everything, because it doesn't matter how bad you think your situation might be. At least you're not paralyzed. At least you're not deaf. At least you're not blind. At least you're on this call. At least you have Wi-Fi. Do you get it? At least you have your parents. If you don't have both parents, at least you have one parent. If you don't have either parents, at least you're alive. If you're in a coma, at least you're still flipping breathing. There's always something to be abundant about. That's what you got to understand, because you'd rather be, at least you have a life. At least you're alive. Some people aren't even alive. Some people didn't even make it into this world. They're miscarriage. They were born, stillborn. Your chances of actually being born is like 1 in a trillion. You already beat the odds. Understand that. So why are you not going to run it up and achieve those goals in the next year? By the end of the year, why can't you? The chances of being born are 1 in a trillion. God put you on this earth for a reason. Run it up. What? Did God put you on this reason to be a bum? Run it up in every single direction. You deserve better. Understand that. Be grateful. Be abundant. Write down that you're going to achieve this, that, and the third. Every single day, I'll pull out the book. Boom. This is the legendary book of affirmations and my goals. Got a bucket list of everything that I need to do. I got all of the little check marks for my health, finances, work, career, relationships, personal growth, mindfulness. Got benchmarks for all of that, where I need to be, outcome goals, all of that stuff. I just definitely suggest getting this. It's called the self-journal. This is sick. If you guys are really serious about achieving your goals, get this self-journal. It's so sick. It changed the game for me. This is what allowed me to achieve my goals and be real. My mentor told me to get it and I just grabbed it. Boom, here. Affirmations, affirmations, gratitude. Day before that, affirmations, gratitude. Day before that, affirmations, gratitude. Every single day, the same thing. Every single day, I'm affirming, I'm grateful for the same thing. Nice. Are you grateful for that? Are you doing that? Are you putting that in? Are you giving yourself that time? Are you scheduling that appointment with yourself to get that done? Are you? Because if you don't, that means you don't believe in yourself. You're not trying to do everything that you can to get it done. You're not ingraining it into your subconscious mind. I just showed you the simple fact that as the subconscious mind is 1,000,000 times stronger. 95 to 99% of your life is based on subconscious activity. How do you make something a reflex? How do you make it subconscious? By doing it again and again. Just like driving. Driving, you check your mirrors all the time by reflex. Just like when you drop something, you just go to pick it up. You just automatically do that. I didn't think about doing that. You blink, you breathe, because you kept doing it. It just becomes a habit. From when you were in your mum, you were literally just practicing that, learning how to do that. The first time some babies don't even breathe, you got to slap them on their back, and they have to force the breathing, and then they'll start realizing, oh yeah, I need this oxygen. You have to make your goals like it's oxygen. If I put 2 bricks on your hands right now and I drop you into the ocean, you ain't gonna stop trying. It don't matter. Literally, anyone that's trying to kill themselves or anything, I can guarantee you, if I put 2 bricks on your hands and I chuck you in the ocean, you're going to try and get oxygen, because it's a reflex. Your body does not want to die. And just like you want that oxygen that bad, you need to make that like your goals. It needs to be a reflex to just try and get that oxygen. Your body, you lose control at that point. To try and get that oxygen, your body's just going to do it. Your muscles will start tensing up and doing everything. That's how achieving your goals needs to be. You need to get so attached to your goals that achieving those goals and visualizing that can make you emotional. I could cry thinking about achieving my goals. I've cried before thinking about achieving my goals. I'm going to be real, in the past week, I've done that. I do that all the time. I try and do it every single day. Visualize those goals. How emotionally attached are you to achieving those goals? Because if you're not emotionally attached to it, then you don't really want it like that. It needs to spark emotion inside you to get it done. If it doesn't there, you need to develop it. How do you develop it? By doing those affirmations, ingraining it into your subconscious mind. So your brain just knows it has to happen. It's like breathing. It needs to become like breathing. Working towards your goals needs to become like breathing. When it becomes like breathing, then you'll start running it up like no other. Everyone always asks me, how am I doing this? How am I doing that? How am I waking up early, going to sleep late, doing calls all day back to back? How's my schedule always so packed out? Why am I so busy? It's because it's ingrained into my head. Without thinking, I'm booking meetings. Without thinking, I'm going and checking out the spreadsheet and making sure my team's Gucci. I do it all habitually. I jumped on a call with Arif the other day, and with who was it? I was with Nick. I just started launching him into the business again, even though he's probably already been launched. He's already been here for a while, because it's out of habit. It's just out of reflex now. I start acting upon I do the things that's going to get me to chairman or build up my business by reflex now. I don't have to think about doing it. I jump into an Uber. I start talking to the Uber driver about a business while even thinking about it. It just comes through into my head. I start talking about it, get excited about it, and then boom, the other day I hopped in an Uber after I was with Saeed. Come home on my way home, and I started talking to the Uber driver, and then bang, next thing you know, I got his number. Literally, I'll show you guys. WhatsApp. I will literally show you the message now. Ruhel Uber driver. Boom. Ruhel Uber driver. Yesterday, I messaged him. Look at that. Because I do it without thinking. It's ingrained into my brain. It's ingrained into my skull. Have you got there yet? If you haven't, work towards it. Work towards it every single day. That's where it comes into that morning routine. I wake up. If I don't need to go to the toilet, as soon as I wake up, I come down, do my affirmations. After I do my affirmations, I normally go to the toilet. Then I'll have breakfast or a protein shake. Hit the gym. Come back from the gym, cold shower. Every single time, cold shower. Get myself awake, ready for the day. So now, boom, I'm in a state of gratitude. I'm thinking about my goals. I've hit the gym. I'm feeling good. I've had that cold shower. I'm awake. I'm ready to run it up because I've started the day thinking about my goals. That's giving me that drive. I'm in a state of abundance, so I'm grateful for it. I'm ready for it. Start getting into those habits. Do it every single morning. Are you waking up at a shit time? Are you waking up at a good time? All of these things matter. Why do you think wealthy people always waking up early, get in the gym early? Why do you, they do it for a reason. That's why they're wealthy. There must be some sort of secret source behind it because they're all doing it. You don't see no wealthy people waking up at like 2, 3 p.m. in the afternoon, waking up at 11, 12 p.m. all the time. Yeah, they might do it after, a late night or, day when they want to sleep in, whatever. But when it's time for grind season, they might be partying out late on a Sunday night, but they're up in the office early in the morning again on Monday. How many of you guys can chill on Sunday but then be up early on Monday? I love Monday mornings. Monday mornings like any other morning. Why? Because I do it every 7 days a week. My days are all merged. I forget what day it is half the time because I'm so focused on my goals. Now, I'm not expecting you to be on my level of work ethic because I'm going to work like no one else. I always make it my mission to work harder than everyone around me. That's like my goal, to work harder than every single one of you that are on this school. That's my mission. I want to get to my goals before you do. Question is, do you want to get to your goals before I do? Do you get it? Do you want to watch me achieve the things that you set out to do? Or do you want to go and get it done? Let's have a little conversation here. Let's race. Let's race to financial freedom. Let's race to achieve our goals. Who can get their goals done quicker? Who's going to actually get their goals done by January 1st, 2022? Because I set them out. I'm thinking about them all the time. I'm thinking about them right now. I'm going to visualize it. I'm going to book a viewing for an office next month. Colin's coming down. Saeed's coming down. SP's coming down. We're going to go visualize that shit because we're copying it January 1st, 2022. We're embedding it into our brains. I'm going to see that there. I'm going to flip. I visualize that. I know how it's going to work. We're going to have a nice receptionist. We're going to have the Golden Dynasty written as soon as you come out of the lifts. I can see it. We're going to have a little chill spot with a PS4 on the sofa when man then want to get clotted in FIFA. Them one's there. That's it. I visualize it. I know exactly how it's going to be looking. Have you got your dreams down to those details? I know exactly how my dream car is going to look. Everything, right down to the specifics, to the steering wheel I want to have. I've got all of that done. Have you guys got that there? My screensaver on my computers, as soon as, boom, I go down to a hot corner on my computer, down to a corner in the screen, screensaver starts. So when I'm inactive for like 5 minutes, screensaver starts, all of my dream cars come up. I look on my lock screen. That's the next step for me in the business. Constantly visualizing my goals. It's all about visualization, manifestation. Your goals don't need to be the same as mine. You just need to have some goals and visualize them. Doesn't matter what they are. But set those targets. Now, also, there's no such thing as realistic or unrealistic. There's no such thing as realism. Okay? I mean, we got flipping moons and stars and suns and shit. We got planets orbiting around each other. I don't know how realistic that seems, but that's flipping mad things. Do you get it? Can you imagine what the sun looks like? Can you imagine what space looks like? That probably looks sounds unrealistic to you. Like if you never heard about someone going into space, that would sound unrealistic to you. 100 years ago, if I told people they're going to be whipping around in something called a Tesla that's powered by electricity, they'd be like, what the hell is electricity? If I said to someone 20 years ago, yeah, here's my iPhone 12, they'd be like, what the hell is this? 5G, what's that? Do you get it? Realism changes all the time. Realistic is perception. What's your perception? It's all about how you perceive it. I look at logic. This is how I like to think by logic. Cool, logically speaking, this is my goal, but am I willing to put the work in to get there? No? Okay, cool, that's not logical then. It's not that it's unrealistic, it's that it's illogical. You're just too much of an idiot to go put the work in to get there. You're not hungry enough. Cool, lower down that goal. Lower it down, humble yourself. Because you clearly don't want that standard of life. You don't want it bad enough. All right, cool. Next step, cool. All right, cool. Can I put the work in for this? Yes, I can. All right, cool. That's your goal then. That's the logical standpoint and that logical goal for yourself that you're willing to put the work in for. It's not unrealistic. A bigger goal isn't unrealistic. It's illogical because you're not willing to put the work in. Anything is realistic. If you want to go to the moon next year, let's go. But logically, I'm not willing to put the work in to build a rocket. So it's illogical for me to plan to do that. But it's still realistic. I could be on the moon next year. What's to stop me? In Fast and Furious, they sent 2 black men to the moon, fam. It's a mad thing. What, it's in a flipping crappy DeLorean or some car with a little rocket attached. You know what I'm saying? They sent 2 comedians to the moon. I can go to the moon next year if I want. Do whatever you want. Anything's possible. Elon Musk bought a flipping asteroid 2 years ago. No one would have thought that's realistic. Well, how's he going to buy an asteroid? Who's he buying it from? He wouldn't have done it. 10 years ago, electric cars. What are you on about? 50 years ago, solar panels. What? Nuclear energy. What? This, that, what? We got submarines circling around called the Trident. There's nukes in the ocean right now, circling in circulation. One's in circulation, one's getting in repairs, one's ready to go at any time. Circle, circle, circle. In the flipping ocean, there's nukes. Well, is that realistic? 10, 20, 30 years ago? No. But it is now. Realism doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. That's what you got to understand. It's all about logic. What are you logically willing to put the work in for? What do you want bad enough? Because I know I am not logically going to end up on the moon next year because I'm not going to put the time in for that. I am logically not going to be, the best stock trader because I don't trade stocks. Doesn't mean it's unrealistic for me to go and do that. It just means it's logical. That's what you got to understand. That's all it is. Now, I hope everybody gained value today. I hope you guys got a little bit better of a better perspective on how you need to run things up and how you need to approach things. And I hope you guys took notes because after this call, if you don't flip and take notes, then it went one ear and went out the fucking other. And there was no point you being on this call. So if you don't come onto this call to take notes, duck out because it's irrelevant. It's just pointless. You wake up tomorrow morning, you're going to forget. So no point being on it. And then guys, also remember, open to the public. If you're not in the Telegram channel, ask me for the link or drop me or follow me on Instagram at omar.mia with 3 H's. omar.miahhh. Ask me for Telegram link, was in my bio, I'm pretty sure as well. And then, yeah, invite your family, friends, whoever, spread the word, fam, because we're just going to be giving value out here. So whenever this flipping show gets, finished, and also we've got a podcast coming soon as well, which is going to be lit. We're going to be planning that tomorrow as well. But yeah, on that note, I'll catch you lot later. Peace out.